with the glow. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not wet my way and go. Yeah, I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they looking at me like they seen a UFO.
Today, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis.
Strap in, the first of 3 on this Sunday. What a day we have in store. Super Wild Card Weekend on EA Sports. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
Doesn't matter if you're a rookie free agent or a 15-year vet. Guiding a team to victory on the road in the playoffs, that's no small feat. And it's going to be really important for him to play mistake-free football. But equally important, create some big plays as well to give his team confidence that they can win.
Now a man who tore up the Packers in the NFC title game a few years back. It's Raheem Mostert. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's Tua. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins' 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely, as one of the better coaches in the league always tells me. On offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Tua setting up shop to throw again. Slant route, and he's got Addison. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Tua going to throw. And this one almost. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. On 2nd down, Mostert.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Getting this out to the flat. Mostert. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal.
From the left hash, a chip shot here.
And his kick is good.
And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3.
Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive.
And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
And he comes into these playoffs bringing a team that's been battle-tested, won the division, and earned the home playoff game here in round 1. But every year they know that a division champ, it feels like, gets beat. They don't want to be that team. They have to avoid the overconfidence and make sure they play the same way they played during the regular season, mistake-free and with passion.
Richardson's throw into the hands of Pittman here.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Flying in to pick up that sack, Jordan Brooks.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it.
Now a 3rd and 6. Richardson.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
First and 10, it's Richardson. They try to set up the screen. Oh, nearly disaster. But it's incomplete. Not much chance of that working. Almost intercepted. It's 2nd down.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and it ends up falling incomplete.
Throwing again, it's Richardson on 2nd down.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on third down. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Three 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Richardson working from the gun. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. A big play there for Indy. 47 yards.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Jelani Woods taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Colts have taken the lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Miami's offense set and ready to go. And, you know, listen, there's 2 ways to get the number 7 seed. You can back into it or you can charge your way into it and seize it. But ultimately, once you're here, you can throw that out the window. You've got to come to play.
Yeah, you just think of that phrase, any given Sunday or Saturday as the case may be. And even though this is a 2 versus 7 matchup, don't think for 1 second that this game's going to be a pushover. Anything can happen once the playoffs begin. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Looking to pass. Tua. That is caught and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Second down, here's Mostert again.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play. But we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one. Wound up hitting him for a first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
A run with Mostert up the middle.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Here's 2nd and 10. Tua going to give this to Wright.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Complete to Wright. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Now Tua.
Pass complete right side to Bowers.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
That's into the hands of his tight end, Bowers. 2nd down and 8.
Tua sets up to pass it.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Back to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Brock Bowers
from 4 yards out.
And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point.
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. That drive a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Colts going to take over now late in this 1st half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
On first down, Richardson.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Richardson to the air on first down.
Forced out to his left.
And Richardson slides down after evading the defense, and he moves the chains.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
High throw, but he makes the catch. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will knot us up at 10. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we're at
a look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3.
And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is, and doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs a year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Up the middle, here's Taylor.
Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up second down.
Again, it's Taylor.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
3rd and 12. Now it's Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's to the 15.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Alec Pierce.
78 yards. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Gay is on for the point after. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it was capped off by a touchdown catch from Alec Pierce.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Washington now to return it. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. Play action. Now it's Tua.
He'll get this into the hands of Mostert.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Tua now on first down. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. DeForest Buckner busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. From the gun, it's Tua.
He'll hit Mostert again here.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Indy set to go on offense once more.
They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Meanwhile, Richardson's throw caught by Pierce.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Now Richardson.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They go to the ground again with Taylor. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Richardson looking to throw this. That's going to be caught by Downs. And he is going to have a Colts first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. On the handoff, Taylor.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15.
Richardson looking to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here's Richardson to throw.
He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Now they'll throw. Touchdown Colts. From 6 yards away.
And the Colts have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. drive that time. 11 plays all told. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On the handoff, this is Mostert.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and a couple.
Here's Tua. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Back to throw here.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. And again, it's Tagovailoa. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They hand it off to Mostert.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
Tua going to throw.
And that almost their first INT in the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. They'll try and run for this with Wright.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Jalen Wright
taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
He's going to get it again, just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
They run once more with Taylor.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the 1st as the tackle is made at the 33. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Tua. That's caught by Addison.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
They it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Here's first down. Throwing Tua. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Colts have just about sewn up this football game. We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. On the handoff, this is Taylor.
And he is going to have a Colts first down. And that should be the run that finishes this game off. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Another run on second down, trying to cover up.
And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. And they will take a knee here. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
And the Colts will play again next weekend. Thanks for watching, everybody, and so long.
Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics dry it in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's
Tonight, from the Superdome in New Orleans, it's the NFC Wild Card Round on EA Sports. It's the new...
It's the second of our 2 games here on this Saturday as Super Wild Card Weekend continues here on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26.
here come the Saints for their opening drive.
They'll be led out by a man who played collegiately in College Station, their rookie quarterback from Texas A&M.
And this being the wild card round, he is the true wild card in this game because a rookie quarterback getting to start in the NFL postseason, that's not normal. That's a little bit on the unusual side. And there's plenty of guys who have gone into the playoffs after a very good regular season and have struggled. But there have been a few who played well. He wants to be in the latter list.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, his first throw of the playoffs is intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu.
And he will bring it back. It's an interception returned for a Rams touchdown.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
Point after try forthcoming. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. I guess you could say they're kind of fortunate to be in the position that they're in, able to host as a division champ, because it's really one of the weakest divisions in the NFL.
And there's often the discussion every time, right, that fourth seed, should they actually be hosting? Because sometimes it turns out that division winner has a lesser record than wild card teams that get in, and some people think that'd be a more fair way of doing things. But I got to tell you, I personally like it. The winning a division title, I don't care what the division, how it's ranked, it still means something to me, and I like the fact that they get to host.
I think that that's the reason you have the divisions. If you didn't just stack them all up and take the best 6 records, but there's a division for a reason, and the champion hosts the first round.
And the first rule of thumb in building a team, build a team to win your division. Beat those teams first, then you go from there. Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Here comes third down at 7.
Looking to throw.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
Following the interception, they're set up nicely here, already inside the red zone, knocking on the door, if you will. 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
He'll drop this down to Williams.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. Back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Rams have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. And he's got to be seeing ghosts here early on. He's thrown 2 passes. Both have been intercepted. 1 run back for a touchdown. Work to do as they begin 1st and 10. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Kamara up the middle. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
No, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
They'll drop to throw. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Back to throw now on 1st down. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Alvin Kamara reeling it in on back-to-back plays.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
They'll look to throw here.
Olave over the middle.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 30. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession.
Now a 2nd and 10.
As they've got it as we resume action. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Now this one taken in by Olave.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Here's Blake Groupie now for the Saints field goal. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
On second down, Williams. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
Here is 3rd and 5.
They'll set up to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
They go play action here on first down. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
John Franklin Myers.
What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. He'll drop to throw.
That's caught. Puka Nacua.
That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
The lessons will continue, but this rookie, he's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams.
We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
2nd and 7.
Now back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
I know you're trying not to scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
2nd and 10.
They'll set up a throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 40. A good pickup there of 20 yards. To play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He gets it complete to A.T. Perry.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Back to throw again. Over the middle, complete. That's Perry. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again.
The pass caught by Olave.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They're going to look to throw.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown.
A.T. Perry.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Saints get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Rams going to take over late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Short throw, it's Higbee. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Got his man, it's Williams. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Got a man, it's Brown. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 39. They'll throw now on the final play.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The second of our 2 games here on this Super Wild Card Saturday is at halftime. We'll get it back out to you guys in just a minute. But first, let's take a look ahead to Sunday's action in the NFC. A 3-6 battle that ought to be a good one. And it's going to be one heck of a battle, that's for sure. Meanwhile, nothing settled in our wild card game. It's a tight one as we get ready for the 3rd quarter. Standing by to take you the rest of the way, let's get it back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
One of these 2 teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
To the sideline and incomplete.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. In the 1st half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And his throw is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Going up top for Kupp. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field.
And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
Like how they've started the 3rd quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. The throw over the middle taken in. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Back to throw here.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Down to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for it. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
And that flag accepted.
Trying the left side with Kamara. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be second down. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Final minute now of the third quarter. 2nd and 6. And a completion to Wilson. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 13-yard line. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll look to throw.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here's Blake Groupie now for the Saints field goal.
Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. And his kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13.
Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense to get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw.
That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard.
Now a handoff running left. This is Williams. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw.
To the right side and complete to Atwell.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw.
He'll drop this down to Williams.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. The Rams on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he will be marked down inside of New Orleans' 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
Williams will score. Touchdown, L.A. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Point after here coming up. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And it was capped off by the Kyren Williams touchdown run.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The New Orleans offense set to take over. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Olave holds it in.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
And that's a much-needed 1st down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be.
They're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll find Moreau here. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Completes it to Perry.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it downfield.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Second and 5. Going right back to Wilson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Here's first and goal. They come up on a first and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing third and goal. Back to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Touchdown, Saints. Xander Horvath. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Saints have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth.
The touchdown is huge, but the focus now is on the two-point play. I don't want to say they have a cushion here, but if they don't get it, they still have a chance for onside kick.
They would need some big-time help, but you're right. There would be a shot, but the focus right now on that two-point conversion. One more hurdle here. They need the two-point conversion to, for the moment, stay alive in these playoffs. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the fourth. Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board, but job one was taken care of. The two-point conversion to get this thing tied.
Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, fourth quarter, as the kick is away here. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. L.A. set to take over again on offense. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
He's got Atwell. That's complete. Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. They try the left side here with Williams. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Again, it's Williams. A pretty decent gain on the tough run before he's brought down at the 25. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll fake the jet sweep and instead give up the middle to Williams. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. All 3 timeouts still in their back pocket. Here's 1st and 10. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And the kick is good. He got it. And it's official now. They're going to the playoffs. The Rams are on to next week as we say so long, everybody.
So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From New Orleans, good night, everybody.
Today, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, it's the NFC Wild Card Round on EA Sports. The Dallas Cowboys taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
The second of 3 games here on this Sunday. We continue with Super Wild Card Weekend here on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Achane here. They stay on the ground. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, his first throw of the playoffs is intercepted.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw out wide to Walker. And he goes out right around the 39. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3. He'll drop to throw. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Now back to throw. They'll lock him with a grab over the middle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
They'll look to throw again. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. I'll give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. This is Fant on the short completion. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. They'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
That's a jet sweep into the hands of Metcalf. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Trayvon Diggs getting the tackle.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Smith and Jigba with the grab. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there. All the things that have gone on, and the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. This is brought in at the 21.
So holding on the return, and that's going to back him up to start the drive.
He was trying to get the job done correctly, just trying to clear a little space for his returner. Ended up getting a little too much jersey and hooked the guy, hence the flag.
When the holding penalty sets him back inside the 20 as they get going on this drive. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw.
Outright to Smith and Jigba.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
He'll look to throw.
He completes this to Walker.
And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the 1st down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on 4th down to punt this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Dallas offense set for this next drive.
They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And he rifles one incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy 1st down.
Solid running there. And, CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game, not many better than him. And when they're flowing and he's carrying the ball consistently, they're tough to beat.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to bring up second down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They'll run for it with Achane. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Cowboys going to bring on Brian Anger to punt on fourth down. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
It was Osa Odighizuwa on the tackle. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. The throw over the middle, taken in. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just... Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This one into the hands of Metcalf. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 2nd and 6. They'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Dancing to his left. 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Brandon, you know I'm all about quarterbacks protecting themselves, but I have to admit it. I liked what I just saw there. That rookie wasn't afraid of absorbing a big hit. Now, you don't want to see him taking those shots all game long, but he picked up the first down, kept fighting for yards, and was willing to embrace some contact to keep the play moving.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And Walker has it. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They work now on 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. This one goes underneath to Walker. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run. No timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. This game 2 of our triple header here on Wildcard Sunday. We'll get back out to you two in just a moment. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, where it was the Packers who get the win at home. The Packers able to hold on and pick up win number 9 on the year. Meanwhile, in our game, just a field goal separates these two sides at the break. One will go on to the divisional round, one will go home. To find out who it is, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And he returns this to the 22. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Third quarter begins with a run by Walker. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This is Fant on the short completion. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 23. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. To throw is Prescott. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Prescott. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Will Anderson collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3.
That's a ball he needs to let go of there. Wasn't the most time in the world to work through his progression, but NFL quarterbacks, they've got to sense the pressure. They've got that internal clock, and the ball has to be gone. And if you're not going to escape and run for it, you have to let it go before the pressure gets to you and puts you on the ground.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Throwing, Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. On 2nd down, a run by Achane.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Prescott to throw it. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Took till the 2nd half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Here's Prescott.
They set up the screen. Achane has it.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Now 2nd and 5.
Prescott.
And that's going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. They'll throw again. Prescott toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Prescott now on 2nd down.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Jalen Tolbert,
a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. So a very strong first drive in the 2nd half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told.
And it was finished off by a Jalen Tolbert touchdown grab.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Now the ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Achane gets it from the gun. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it winds us down to the end of the third quarter. One quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll go. Achane. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Again, it's Achane. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
Prescott now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Mayer from 6 yards away. And the Cowboys are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And we will get another look at Seattle's offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This is Fant on the short completion. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Osa Odighizuwa coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure.
Gonna need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And they aren't. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. So a great play there by the defense. If these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will, this defense a big reason why.
And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way that they move around out there? They want to lead this team deeper into the playoffs and hopefully onto the Super Bowl.
And that return for a touchdown certainly helps that cause. Sanders on for the extra point. And it's 21-3. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field.
And they are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
He's got his big tight end, Fant.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making a tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Back to throw here. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked.
DeMarcus Lawrence in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 23. What did you see on that one? Rookie mistake or just good defense?
It was a combo plate, but the rookie quarterback, he'll take it all on his shoulders, and the frustration level is evident. You can see it with him. You know, if that's a veteran quarterback, he walks off like he just threw a touchdown pass because he doesn't want to show that to the defense. The young guys, they take it more to heart. It's on their sleeve a little bit. He'll learn as he goes along how to hide his emotions.
The drive starts with a run from Achane. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 44 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle, Achane. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And able to get this to the 31. This is 2nd and 8. They set the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. And they'll accept that penalty. A run straight ahead with Achane. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. 3rd and 5. A give, running right, Achane. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And the Cowboys will advance to the next round as we say thanks for watching and so long, everybody. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. You see us out here getting to the bag. Run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Oh no, when we get the bag. Yeah, don't you get too mad. Run it back.
You getting money, you really don't need to talk about it. Move quiet, you should try it, there's some clout around it. Chase it, and overthinking the process. Outside of the gates, spewing that nonsense. On the phone, he begging women to come out. Back to back, calling until his minutes run out. Begging for loose change and scraping to maintain. No sipping, and playing with waist chains. I think you get the picture, we outside the frame. Get your Louis Hamilton on swerve lane to lane. On gang. We brainstorm until it rains and we drive a gang. Straight into the Hall of Fame. You need to pay attention. I was 17 and had them shipping the benzine. I was 16 eating steak with Russell Simmons. I was 15 in the basement with a vision. I could
run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back. Stuff it in your Birkin bag, cause he don't eat with that. So just run it back.
Today, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's the AFC Wild Card Round on EA Sports. Chiefs taking on Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold out Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon. It's the first of 6 games here on Super Wild Card Weekend, and we are underway on EA Sports. Now, couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
And when you think of Patrick Mahomes, you start to think about all of his attributes, and you realize very quickly, you can't just put him into one box. No matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed, he tends to have an answer for it and plays accordingly.
Right to the air is Mahomes. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Man coverage to start the game, and I expect we'll see a good amount of that. They trust their secondary to hold down the fort and let their pass rushers get home. And that's a good job right on play one.
Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. It rips off a nice run there.
First down, Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. That'll give him 8 that time, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll give the Chiefs a first down.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Here's Pacheco once again. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he will have a Chiefs first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Let's go defense. Let's go defense.
They'll run. Here's the rookie from Michigan. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Here's a 2nd and 8. Mahomes going to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Now here's Mahomes. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. It was Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Mahomes now to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Xavier Worthy, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs will strike first here in this wild card matchup. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point.
his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. So that, amazingly, a 17-play drive. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
The word is potential, potential, potential. Think about this guy from the time he was in high school, one of the top prospects going to college, coming out of college, mentioned as a generational type quarterback. He looks the part. Tall, big arm, surveys the field, and can take off and run when under duress.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter. Here's 2nd and 3. As they've got it as we resume action. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He targets Ingram for another grab. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll get that underneath ETN. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Again, it's Lawrence. A short throw to Ingram. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. Play action. It's Lawrence. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And, oh, that one's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. Third down coming up. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Lawrence. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they're dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Now Lawrence on 3rd and long. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Butker on for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. They bring the 5 seed into the playoffs. Of course, they're one of the wild card teams. And when you're a wild card team, it makes it a little bit tougher. You have to win the extra game. But there's been a precedent set of teams doing that successfully in the past.
And it's usually teams that have aspects that really jump out at you and are really factors in the playoffs. I mean, Pittsburgh, they rode a heavy when they won in 2005. And then don't forget the Giants in 2007, that season, pass rush. Remember how big that was for them during the playoffs. And for Green Bay, it was the quarterback play of Aaron Rodgers. So to me, it's a matter of what's going to affect the game in a big way. Can that aspect of your team really make those plays? A lot of times it's pass rush and quarterback play.
And Kirk is going to have the Jaguars first down as he'll get this to the 44-yard line.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Another tote for Etienne.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Lawrence, now this is Etienne on the draw. And he'll get it inside the 35. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Now Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Lawrence will throw. Screen play. Here's Etienne.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And his kick is indeed good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing it to break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Mahomes now on first down.
Got a man open. It's Chase.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
That's complete. Left side to Worthy.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it will bring up 2nd down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, BG, thanks very much. The playoffs are underway. What a weekend this is going to be. Super wild card weekend. This, the first of 6 games set to be played. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's remind everybody what's coming up tomorrow in the AFC. We've got the 3-6 game, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins matching up against the Indianapolis Colts. In the first half, we saw some strong play from Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game.
On the return, Devin Duvernay. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Now Lawrence. And this, incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. On 3rd down, Lawrence. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Here's Logan Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 20.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Eric Armstead picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, and talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the 3rd quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get them going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said, that they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the second half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Here's the Chiefs punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Lawrence finds his tight end Ingram. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Now a 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Lawrence to throw. A short throw to Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
They'll try the jet sweep with Kirk. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. Now 2nd and 3. Running out of the gun with ETN. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
And it's tough time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll run with ETN. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 9. 50 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And they'll run with ETN. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
No touchdowns for them in the first half, but their defense kept them in this ball game. So now maybe this can loosen them up a little because they played tight so far, and they get right back in it with a touchdown run.
Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here. They're going to try and run.
And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the two-point conversion, and that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
And now here comes Kansas City.
Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Mahomes now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. We're back now in KC.
From the 46, here's 2nd down at a yard. They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2.
And Chase will go in motion left.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, a nice, consistent gain.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Here's 2nd and 7.
They'll set up to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman.
And Hardman's going to pick up a Chiefs first down as a tackle made at the 42.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 16. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first, 18 yards that time. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Devon Hamilton with the tackle.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Gets it to Hardman, a jet sweep. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll look to throw here.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to swell the lead to 6. Butker's kick here is good, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars.
Down by 6. 2 minutes, 17 seconds to go. It's got to be a touchdown here, and that won't be easy. On the road, in the playoffs, as they've got it with a first down.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Lawrence going to get this to ETN. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. They come up now on 2nd and 2.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The Arrowhead crowd in full roar. Here's 3rd down. Here's Lawrence. And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down. Going for it, here's ETN.
And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Mahomes.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And they'll indeed take a knee. They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs. And that knee will do it. Can't stop the clock defensively, so they protected their home field, got the victory in the wild card round.
And rewarded their home crowd. They came out in force for this one, really supported them throughout the year, and boy, they were something special in this one. And maybe it's their last home game, and if so, they sent them out with a great visual, didn't they?
The Chiefs going to play on another week as we say so long, everybody.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Kansas City.
Now I'm finna give y'all another hit.
And I just put my drink down.
Milan, darling, Milan.
Say poodle, y'all think run this. Miss she, her black. Designer say Gucci, Prada print. DOE, I'm a condo rich. Big Dolce, Diva, Donda, Dundada, Tokyo, Honda drip. Poppin' Dolce season, new persona, new pushback, but I'm still gon' get that. Labels quaking, they mistaken. I'm that wrist stay frozen, Q. Let's go, I'ma get. Unbothered, with a boo, why bother? I'm that, you ain't no. I'ma get money type of. If you ain't getting money, don't type me. Crocodile Birkin might fight him. Can't hang with her if I don't like it. These, I come through and nip you crickets. I come through and moose be switching. I'm the problem, I'm the villain. I don't see these rich shields throwing dirt on my name and he gon' hit still. Know who to play with, and he's know who to play with.